And based on my information so far, which you hear more from the two brothers, and before I move on, I will introduce Sheikh Adil is sitting there. Sheikh Adil, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. Brother Habib, mashallah. How are you?
Great to see you. Then we have Brother Sulaiman over here also. They both of them involved with Masjid Redwood City, but now they purchased I'm sorry. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Sulaiman.
No problem. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, everyone. I am Sulaiman Yesilur. I am with Brother Adil and several others. We are founders of the Turkish American Religious Foundation, and inshallah, we are going to introduce you to a new opportunity in Redwood City.
Inshallah. So this was a brief introduction, and I'm sure during the course we're going to hear more about them. So you're welcome to Iman TV, a special program. And today what we're going to do, before we move on, I will ask both brother, whoever is going to come and talk to us about the situation of the masjid right now, and with the one that they already about to purchase it, and they put down payment, they're short of fund from that, so they will talk more about it. And I'm going to just say one thing, probably Sheikh Adil will recite some ayahs of Quran, inshallah, and we'll mention that how important is this, that we're going to all together, whoever hears us, this is an obligation that we're going to just help. We're going to just do as much as we can for the sake of Allah, for the house of Allah. So now I'm going to just turn the mic to you guys. Whoever is going to start first, inshallah. Program is all yours, and we move along, inshallah. Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah khair, inshallah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says in Surah At-Tawbah, إنما يعمر مساجد الله من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر وأقام الصلاة وآتى الزكاة ولم يخش إلا الله فأولئك عسى يكونوا من المهتدين. And the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم, he says, أحب البقاع إلى الله سبحانه وتعالى المساجد. The most beloved places to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the masajid. And alayhi salam, he says, من بنى لله بيتا بنى الله له بيتا في الجنة أو قصرا في الجنة. Whoever builds a house for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to build a palace for him in the Jannatul Firdaus. So the first thing Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he moved from Mecca to Medina, the first thing he decided to do to find or to build the masjid. That because the masjid is very important in the Muslim's life. It's not just for the salah, it's for so many reasons. All the Sahaba, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned them in the Holy Quran in Surah Ali Imran, He says, Kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat linnas. The best ummah Allah sent them to the mankind is the century of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And all the Sahaba, they graduate from the Masjid. The Prophet ﷺ, the Masjid was just like, not just for prayers, was a school for spiritual school and for everything. So they graduate from that university, which is the Masjid, house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in very short time, which is 23 years, when the Quran revealed to the Prophet ﷺ, they graduate from that. The Masjid was just like...
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so the Prophet ﷺ, in the 23 years, the Sahaba of the Prophet ﷺ, around the Prophet ﷺ, they work together and they change the life of the mankind in this 23 years, and that came out from the Masjid. And the Islam reached to east and west. In time of Umar al-Khattab, which was the second Khalifa, the Islam in that time, there was no any technology, there was no any internet, airplanes, cars, nothing, no telephones, and subhanallah, they led this message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reach to the east and west, to Spain, and from the east till China. And that's the power of the masjid. So masjid is very important in our life. That's why Allah, He says in Surah Tawbah, which when I started the verse first, Allah said, إِنَّمَا يَعْمُرُ مَسَاجِدَ اللَّهِ مَنْ آمَنَ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ. So the one who believes in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he's going to build the masajid of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And building is as a character, and building as a building. So all this is the benefits of the masjid. So we need that. We need that for ourselves. We need for our children, to teach them the Quran, teach them the manners, with manners, the akhlaq, adab, tarbiyah, Islamiyah. All these things comes out from the masjid. And there's a lot of hadith about that. I don't want to say to go more, but only I need to ask the brothers, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said in Surah Al-Ahzab, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, He's talking about the men here, about the Muslims, how they will be, how the masjid will make them to be like really powerful people in their iman, in their taqwa, and to support the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All that comes from the masjid, from the houses of Allah. Allah, He says, في بيوت أذن الله أن ترفع ويذكر فيه اسمه يسبح له بالغدو والآصال رجال. رجال means men. لا تلهيهم تجارة ولا بيع عن ذكر الله وإقام الصلاة وإيتاء الزكاة يخافون يوما تتقلب فيه القلوب والأبصار. Allah, He says, in the houses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is the adhan will be raised there, turfa wa yuzkaru fi ismu, the place of the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there is a man, rijalun la tulhihim tijaratun wala bayun an dhikrillah. This dunya or the business or anything, it doesn't make them to be busy with this life and to forget Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's the importance of the masjid. يخافون يوما, and they are fearing a day تتقلب فيه القلوب والأبصار, in the day of judgment, which is really a hard day and long day. So masjid is our soul. Masjid is the real soul for the Muslim. Without masjid we cannot do. That's why the Prophet ﷺ, when he moved to the Mecca, Medina, that was the first step he did. He tried and he asked to build a masjid before relaxing, before sitting, that was the first thing he did. And we, as a community, we are here for long years. To be honest, we are looking. And Brother Sulaiman, he knows, especially in that side, the Redwood city, that area, there's no any masjid, and there's so many we have big community there. Not just the Turkish people, all the Muslims from everywhere. So we need.
I'm sorry, Sheikh, if I catch you for a second. I know there's a lot to say, but before we move on, I want to just, if you guys tell me right now, what's the situation, Brother Sulaiman? If you can tell us, where are you located right now? What's the situation? What have you purchased? I heard that you purchased a church. We want to show this one to our audience and viewers, that they see what you're working on, what project do you have, because right now we're talking about Masjid, everything is perfect, but we have to see something, and our viewers seeing something, of course, and this way they will, they will find out how they're going to help and stuff. That's our goal, inshallah. Do you have anything ready to share with us, inshallah? Your mic is off.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First of all, thank you very much, Brother Habib, for inviting us on the program. Also, thank you for all who are watching at the moment, and will watch later, inshallah. Yes, this project, let me share quickly a map so that we can sort of orient ourselves. See quickly. Are you able to see it?
I see the screen.
Okay, so this is 101 north to south in here, 101, and 84 Junction, if you recall, is the bridge that connects to East Bay. So this is Highway 84.
I'm sorry, brother Sulaiman. I'm sorry to cut you off. Could you just double click, because we don't see the map. We just see the icon, and you have to click it. That it blows up.
Hold it.
Yeah, open it. So right now it's not open. It's just it's a file.
I had it open, but somehow.
Yeah, it's just still the same.
Are you still seeing the icon?
I see the icon, but the icon doesn't show anything.
Let's see. I don't know what.
Yeah, maybe the internet has a problem or something.
No, it happens once in a while. Just a minute.
Okay.
I am sharing. Let me go there first.
So anyway, still Brother Sulaiman is opening the file. Brothers and sisters, dear viewers, the time is critical because they have a time limitation on this church. They have purchased a church over there, and they're going to tell us, Brother Sulaiman, how much you guys are short.
Okay.
Here we go.
Right.
Now we see. Go ahead. Move on. Yeah.
Yes. So this is 101 on our north side. 84 Junction, 84 Woodside Road goes all the way to Newark. So that's the bridge. And we are right here. This is El Camino coming down. And we are right here, the Masjid, the church at the moment. Its address is 111 Hazel Avenue, Redwood City. It's only a few minutes away from 101. And it's very central to the mid-peninsula. To the north, we have Belmont Masjid. Some of you may know that it's Yasin Foundation, brothers and sisters there. We have very good relationship. We have shared their space, that they rented the space to us. And then to the south, closest masjid is Mountain View, has a musalla, and of course MCA in Santa Clara. So there's a big gap there. We have a 15-mile zone, and there's no masjid there. Inshallah, we're filling the gap. And obviously, most of you know there are large corporations, including Facebook, and Menlo Park is full of corporations as well. So there is a huge working and living Muslim populations in the area, including Turks, Kurds, people from all over the world. And inshallah, this will fill up a gap. As far as where we are, the asking price for this project is $1.8 million, which is very small compared to the property prices you might be familiar with. The houses in that area is about the same. So, alhamdulillah, we have a good real estate agent. Somehow he worked it out, found out that this place it could be for sale, and it never made it to market. We kind of linked up with the seller and immediately signed a contract. And we have raised near $1 million so far. We are 1.8 is the total asking price. We've surpassed actual $1 million mark, except that some of it are in pledges, so we don't have them on hand. But very solid pledges, inshallah, they will come through. So to buy it without financing, we need to fill that gap. 800,000, 700,000 or so. With the financing, obviously we have passed the down payment amount that required, but we like to reduce the loan amount as much as possible if we end up financing. That's where we're right now. And we are working with the Islamic financing, the UIF, you might familiar be with, University Islamic Financing, inshallah. That paperwork is continuing.
Is this the building?
Yes, this is the building. Thank you for bringing it up. I was, it's the street side of the building on the.
Okay. How big is the premises? How big is this church? How many people can fit in this?
About a couple of hundred people we're thinking would fit in there. It's about 3,400 square foot floor space in a building. The lot is 9,400 square foot. Not a large property, but the larger ones are a lot more expensive. So,
I know in that area. The land, I mean, the property is gone up to sky.
Exactly.
So may Allah, inshallah, help you guys. I know it's doable. I've seen even worse situation than this, but when it starts from intention, from the ikhlas and the pure intention, inshallah, Allah will help us, as you guys already found. This is another miracle you found. 1.8 is nothing for this building.
Exactly.
It's an amazing opportunity. And dear viewers, whoever's watching this program, I heard you that help this project because they have a time limitation. Otherwise, raising fund shouldn't be any problem because, but it takes time, as you know, transferring fund and people get together. We need as much as we can. I'm just telling you, I've been involved with purchasing Masjid and our own Masjid in our area. We didn't have much. We supposed to raise $1.2 million. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helped us with the Muslim brother, with the Ummah, from where, I mean, the sources of fund, they were coming from where, from sources that even despise that.
It's amazing.
Go ahead. Yeah, it is amazing. Go ahead.
It is amazing how people pitch in from across the states, not local, across the stage, from Europe and from back, mostly from Turkey. Most of us are from raised in Turkey, so we have started to contribute. It took a while to get out there, the news to get out there, and the ways to donate is not very easy when you are out of the area, out of the country. But alhamdulillah, when you make an effort, it comes through, and it is trickling in. It's coming in. Alhamdulillah, it's not like we are not getting, but as you said, there is a time limit, and the pace needs to pick up, and we'll get as much as possible before the closing.
Inshallah. Sheikh Adil, what are the planning you guys have in this one? So far, once you get it and the renovation, everything, so is this ready to start using it? How is the city as far as permitting everything? So inshallah, it's feasible, it's doable?
Yeah, inshallah, the permission is there because it is already was church. So there's permission. There's no difference. Is that ibadah. And Brother Sulaiman, he knows that more than me. But inshallah, there's some like remodeling, we need to do some like cleanings and to move like the chairs. The masjid needs without chairs. We need to put carpets, paints. And inshallah, Allah will make it easy. Mm-hmm. So the main step is the main part is how to pay off that amount, which is 700,000 within like 5 weeks. It's limited time.
Once we get in, it's not going to be too hard to convert. I have talked to the city already, and we have confirmation that it's what is called grandfathered. Grandfathered usage is what it was being used as before passes on to the next buyer, next owner, and that church being then a house of ibadah will be used as a worship place for Muslims without any what's called CUP or change of usage. If you're familiar, I have been involved with South Bay Islamic Association and all kinds of stuff. I'm a trustee there as well. That there are a lot of issues, paperwork to be done when you don't have this permission. Change of zoning is a lot of problems. So alhamdulillah, this is a blessing. We don't have those issues. The only little issue we have is the parking. We have been working with the company across the street and also church behind to use their spaces.
Well, brothers and sisters, whoever's watching this program, this is especially, they came, we didn't much preparation for this because time is essence. So we're trying to get the most out of time, inshallah. So Iman TV, Islamic TV will do its best that can help this masjid. It's not just for these brothers. It's not just for a particular community or Turkish community or Pakistani community or Afghan. This is house of Allah in the heart of Silicon Valley. Imagine how many people, right now, they're focusing in this area. And any prayers, happens over there, any actions, any activities, and inshallah, all we're going to be part of this reward. So I urge you again, whatever you can, start from anything. May Allah put blessing on your wealth, your health, and everything. As you know, this is sadaqah jariyah, inshallah. And this gonna happen anyways. You know, I trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but this is a test for us. Are we getting into this or not? Are we want to be part of this or not? Our future is going to be in this. Once you are gone from this world, this is going to come, the khair and sadaqah, inshallah. The barakah comes after us. So let's move on. You know, just I'm trying to urge everybody if they can help. Go ahead, Brother Sulaiman.
I shared. I'm not sure if people following, asking, watching are able to see our chat, but I shared our website where you can actually go directly and choose whatever you would like to donate. The ways we have a lot of ways to donate. Did
you share anything, Brother Sulaiman? Sorry to cut you off. Did you share anything else right now or no?
I put the website URL on the chat, but where should I put it?
Just bring it up on your screen, and then because I don't have access to the text, but there was WhatsApp, I could bring it.
Yeah. Sure. Just WhatsApp.
Yeah, if you can bring it, till you bring it, Sheikh Adil, you want to add something, inshallah?
Yeah, I want to talk, you remind me, talking about the sadaqah, like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the Prophet ﷺ, he focused on this and he told us, whatever mentioned in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the end of the Surah Al-Munafiqun, he says, حَتَّى إِذَا جَاءَ أَحَدُهُمُ الْمَوْتِ, when the death come to any person, قَالَ رَبِّي, he will say, oh my Lord, لَوْلَا أَخَّرْتَنِي إِلَى أَجَلٍ قَرِيبٍ, oh Allah, just give me some like short time. Why he's asking that? For what reason? فأصدق, just to give صدقة. وأكن من الصالحين. قال ربي لولا أخرتني إلى أجل قريب فأصدق وأكن من الصالحين. And Allah says ولن يؤخر الله نفسا إذا جاء أجلها. So the صدقة is very, very important in our life. It's protect us from in the day of judgment, in this life also. The Prophet ﷺ, he said, إِذَا مَاتَ ابْنُ آدَمٍ قَطْعَ عَمَلُهُ إِلَّا مِنْ ثَلَاثٍ. When any person he pass away, he dies, all his amal will stop except in three things: صدقة جارية, وعلم ينتفع به, وولد صالح يدعو له. So صدقة جارية, sharing to buy masjid, to build masjid, this is صدقة جارية. Whoever is going to pray there, to do tasbih, to do any good reciting Quran, you will get all the rewards. As they are doing, you will get that ajr also. So,
inshallah, I mentioned over there, so I saw Qarz Hathan. That is another option for people. They have, stashed away some money, which we always do here and there. If you guys put it for the house of Allah, for the sake of house of Allah, inshallah, you will get it back with reward. And I'm sure Sheikh Adil will mention about Qarz Hathan in a few minutes. But yes, let me review that this is Diyanat Silicon Valley request your generous support, establishing the first masjid in Redwood City. Isn't that amazing? So for 1.8 million people buying a tiny house, and a couple people or a family lives, and that's all, they are happy with it. Imagine with this much, we get already go and church, and look at the other pride that we're going to take over a church instead of worshiping something that is not proper the way we believe. Inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we're going to hear the adhan of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Allahu Akbar. So I just brought this one that at least the viewers seeing it, look at this. They, mashallah, they're 975,000. They're almost there. It's close to 60%.
It is a little, I'm sorry, it's a little outdated, but that, as I said, we have some pledges, though it will be over 1 million, but we're still short. On Qarz Hathan, we are accepting loans up to 2 years plus. But if you have large sums that you can lend us only for 1 year, we will take it. except that we have to pay it back. So we didn't want to put ourselves in a burden where we cannot meet that. But the process works like this, that which again, we did this with the South Bay Islamic Association, is that we offer a promissory note, notarized, signed by two people, promissory note with all the terms, when needs to be paid back. And obviously, we're not giving you any profit or interest, so it's a zero interest. So we have that paperwork ready. Whoever comes with the offer, we will actually sign that and notarize it and give it to you, and you can bring it back, or we'll pay you at the time of due date.
Inshallah, it's possible, brother. I tell you, I think I got a call over here. You guys can talk. Let me pick up this call, okay? Go ahead.
Sure. So with that, we are actually we have already about $60,000 Qarza Hasana offered, and there's another brother who is thinking about giving us $50,000. So those are not included what we shared on the website that Brother Habib was sharing. Inshallah, if you have any funds that are not being used, we can put them in good use for a short time, a couple of years, and then pay it back to you. The aim here is to close this deal without borrowing. Borrowing, even if Islamic way, it has a lot of cost. You incur a lot of cost doing it. There are a lot of people in the middle. So to avoid that, we are pushing this project forward so that we can do it within our community limits.
Inshallah. The first call we took, mashallah, college graduate, just graduated from college, and he put a few $200 as a college student, and he was excited and said, in the future I will do more, but at least for right now, I accept it. Mashallah, this is an icebreaker, inshallah. So we're going to get more coming. And also, those viewers that they cannot watch us right now, or they don't have time to watch the program, and this program will repeat 3 times on the top of this, total about 4 times within 24 hours. Wherever here's this program, our numbers are there. There are 2 numbers over there. One is my number that you can reach me 24/7. I don't mind picking up the phone when I'm sleeping because this is the call of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also we have Brother Sulaiman's number, 408-866-56.
806.
I'm sorry? Oh, 50.
806.
Okay, 806. Okay. Let me see if the number is right over there. John, can you check the number? See, the number I send you is 408-806-5643. So there we go. We received another $100.
MashaAllah. May Allah reward you all.
May Allah reward. This is the way it starts, brother. We have seen fundraising, right? So a few khair sisters and brothers opens their heart, and inshallah it keeps coming. So we're going to get more inshallah in the future as well.
Small or large. When I see a dollar donation, I tell brothers, pay special attention to this because it's a barakah donation.
Alhamdulillah. John, can you fix that number? That was my mistake. 806, not 86. Yeah, you got it. 408-806-5643. We should be good on that. So, brothers and sisters, we have 2 numbers on the screen. And also, you could always go to Redwood City Mosque website, and they will give you, other options out you're going to contribute. And let me ask you this. You guys have set up, what kind of setup do you have for accepting donation, brother?
Oh, many ways. We have direct transfer, Zelle is one. We have Venmo option. We have obviously checks, address you can send to. We have stocked donations. We have received a lot of stocks. This is Silicon Valley. You can actually save a lot on your taxes if you work for a company and you can transfer stocks. Other options, they are all listed on the website. We have obviously PayPal link there. You can, if you have a PayPal account, we have Square account. Everything under the sun, make it easy for you to donate it, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah. So your website, let me go back to that, what we shared before.
Yeah, when you click on the donate button,
Oh, okay.
yeah, just you don't need to donate anything. You can click on the donate button. You will
Okay.
have
Yeah.
a lot of options there.
So, brothers, sisters, whoever's watching this program, if you go to the website, the DianaSiliconValley.org, that's the website. And this way you could see and push the donation button, and then you get all these options. So, inshallah, I hope by tomorrow at this time we have at least raised enough. Inshallah, not. You never know, brothers. I've seen the story. Let me share this story, which motivate others also. And there's a masjid in Sacramento. They, alhamdulillah, started their fundraising, and they had a church also. I mean, in mind to buy. It was 900,000. They had 300,000. So they had 1 month to just come up with the cash. Otherwise, they will give it to somebody else. Huge masjid. So 1,000 people can fit in. It's in Sacramento. Anyways, long story short, and they were just asking and looking, and there's 24 hours left, and there's about 300,000 needs to be paid. Otherwise, they're losing it. The two other people, Buddhist and Christian people, they want to take over. So this Imam was telling this story. I said, oh my Lord, did a lot of prayer and everything. So we did everything possible we could. We need your help. Give us this opportunity to have this. So anyways, he said, 3 hours left. 3 hours left. And they are calling, and my agent called me and said, listen, what happened to the fund? I said, you know what? When I got out, there's a lady, African-American lady, which is actually from South Africa somewhere. And she was waiting. So I'm looking for the Imam. I said, for what? I'm the Imam. What do you need, sister? I'm in a hurry to go. If there's anything, I can come later. She said, well, no, I need to talk to you. I want to do a donation. I said, you know what? I said, okay, perfect. So now quick, because I don't have time. I want to just make a donation. And then after that, you guys pick it up. I said, you know what? Okay. So come on in. So he said, what's the name of the place I can make donation to? So I gave him the name of the masjid. Imam Abu Hanifa. That's the masjid. So anyways, she make a donation, and she picks up he picks up the check, and you look at it, and I said, oh, about 300,000. No, 3,000. Said, I look at it, said, Jazakallah khair, thank you, sister. I said, did you read the check? So yeah, I did. So can you read an additional couple zeros over there too? 300,000, mashallah.
Yeah.
Not a qardathana. And the lady has some investment left from, wherever. And said, I heard that you guys short of money. I waited to the last minute. I'm glad I caught you. Alhamdulillah. They got the masjid. So this is the miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Isn't that, Sheikh?
It is. Yeah. Tawfiq is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wallahi, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, من ذا الذي يقرض الله قرضا حسنا فيضاعفه له. The qard, when we get qard from qard hasan from any brother, that's for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's not for us, because this is Allah's house. وإن المساجد لله. The masjid is Allah's house. So من ذا الذي يقرض الله قرضا حسنا فيضاعفه له أضعافا كثيرة. The one who is going to give qard hasana in sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah is going to increase that more and more and more for him. This is one. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he says, ما نقص مال من صدقة. When we give sadaqah, don't think your money is going to decrease, to be less. Allah will increase that for you. And Allah, He mentioned that in Surah Al-Baqarah. Allah, He says, مثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله كمثل حبة أنبتت 7 سنابل في كل سنبلة 100 حبة والله يضاعف لمن يشاء. The one who spends his money in sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is just like a seed. مثل حبة. حبة is one seed. That حبة will give 7 سنابل في كل سنبلة 100 حبة. That seed will be 700 times. Allah will reward that person who is giving, spending his money in sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is Allah's words. I'm not saying from myself. This is Allah. He mentioned that in Surah Al-Baqarah. So, the Prophet ﷺ, he says, من فرج عن مؤمن or مسلم كربة من كرب الدنيا فرج الله عنه كربة من كرب الآخرة. The one who is trying to make easy his brother's situation to be easy, Allah will make his situation easy in the day of judgment. So now we are working as a brothers and sisters in sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are buying this house for Allah, in sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and this for our community, our brothers, sisters, and then for our generations, for our children, our kids. And so all is in sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we have to work together. And remember, the Sahaba, when they moved from Mecca to Medina, they left everything. Even the rich Sahaba, they have a lot of money, wealth. They left everything behind them in sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So whatever you are going to spend to give sadaqah, that is a great ajr for you, and Allah is going to reward you, and Allah is going to protect you in the day of judgment. Sure. And that will be a light, a nur in your grave also. So we have to do our best, and tawfiq is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Brothers and sisters, as you see, I just noticed that there are some pictures, but I didn't see it last time. This is the prayer hall, as you see. It's beautiful. Yes. Church. They're all ready to go, painted everything. All they have to do is just probably remove the seats. Yep. And should be ready to go, inshallah. Go ahead.
This seller was gracious enough to allow us to actually, there's some space where the brothers are standing, pray. We actually had Taraweeh prayer there, several of them. And we invited some of our close by neighbors and people to have iftar there. Yeah. But I also want to add, Brother Habib, that you touched on a screen. All these donations are tax deductible. We have the tax ID right on the screen there. We issue statements, perhaps not immediately, but right after, so that you get a receipt from PayPal when you donate. But I actually process the donation and send you official receipt from our nonprofit organization where tax ID stated as therein. And inshallah, you'll be able to deduct the amount from your taxes next year.
I got a tax. I got another $100. A brother, doesn't want to mention names. So, inshallah, you know, there's some brothers and sisters right now, and it takes time that this message reaches to them. You know, so we kind of unprepared for this a short period of time. Otherwise, could have done more advertisement for this. And we need to do that. So inshallah, brothers and sisters, the reason I talk more because I've been through this and, you know, we want to get advantage of the time. Time is against us, inshallah. May Allah help these brothers, and we're going to be part of it. Iman, and you can count on Iman TV. This is your TV, inshallah. And Sheikh Adil knows as well. And we're going to be side by side with you. Whatever we can, inshallah, we can help out. We want to take part. And there's no doubt about it. And I guarantee, inshallah, somehow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this one a reality for all of you. And be part of it. So, yes, brother and sister, as Brother Sulaiman said, a lot of us, we have money in the bank. And like Sheikh said, the reward and everything, Quran promise, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promise. So, listen, if you guys have something, even for a year, if you could do that, that's help. Even for 6 months. You know, if you can give us, inshallah, because that 6 months will give us more, that we can find other avenues. It's going to happen. You know, there's many ways, and a lot of brother and sister from Turkish community, you know, so as soon as they find out slowly, they're going to come, inshallah, and we want to be the first people to get involved. So, inshallah, Brother Sulaiman and Brother, as a move on, is anything else? We have a little bit of time, and we want to get the most out of it. Add anything else if you want to know.
I was going to say programs. I think you asked what we're planning on after moving in. We have plenty of things listed. Among them, of course, always the weekend school, offering Islamic teachings and Arabic, inshallah. Sheikh Adil is going to helping us with that. And there's going to be regular meetings. Brothers and sisters obviously will have a room to share and attend and have a community events. As for other usage, obviously 5 daily prayers where there is no close by Masjid, but there are a lot of corporations that I work, and then it's a luxury to find a space to just walk out and drive 2 minutes to a Masjid and offer your daily prayer, than versus going to some weird rooms in the corporation that you work and do your prayer. It's a blessing to have in this Bay Area such an opportunity. It is really just to put an emphasis on it. We have been looking for the last 5 years. Last 5 years, there were 2 opportunities. One was in Newark. You might have heard there was one actual church for sale there. We could not get it because they pulled it out of market, saying that the current owner does not have the right to sell it. But this one came along, and we really don't want to miss it.
Inshallah. Brothers and sisters, please tell your friends, spread the word. Time is very, very actually crucial, as you see, by May 31st. And the reason is that because the property, as you know, has gone sky. We were just passing an open house today, a house 2,300 and a house in Tracy was close to 900,000. Tracy. Imagine if the house is at 900,000 over here. What is purchasing a church, getting it for the sake of Allah, that He's the one actually, whatever we have, it belongs to Him. So this is the time the house of Allah needs our help. For the sake of Allah, open your hearts, open your wallets, inshallah. Can't go wrong. And people experience this. The return is huge, as Sheikh said that. And also, I want to mention something else, Brother Sulaiman, that this is an option too. You could just talk to your contacts. I will talk. And there's some companies, as you know, like Facebook, like Microsoft, like Apple, all they do have, right? Talk about that.
I know, man. Yes, we do have an account set up with what's called a Benevity, which many corporations use, including Facebook, Google, Apple, either Oracle. We have received those stock donations that we mentioned. Some of them, most of them are actually getting matched. So we're getting double.
Match, right.
Cash donations. Alhamdulillah, we have quite a few brothers working in those corporations, and they donate. Even if they send us the check or wire us the money with the Zelle, I immediately issue a donation receipt, and they take it and submit it from their corporations and get it doubled. Apple once in a while has a triple match, which we have taken advantage of, but not many corporations have it. But alhamdulillah, yes, those are open. You have my number. Please send me a text, send me something, and I'll guide you to get those donations maxed out, because we need to get maximum donations as possible.
Inshallah. Sheikh Adil, if you want to mention a few words, encourage people, so it's just...
Yes, the Prophet ﷺ, one of his nice du'as when he, about the Masjid, he was asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, always when he entered the Masjid, he used to say, Allahumma, افتح لي أبواب توبتك واغلق عني أبواب معصيتك. Oh Allah, open the forgiveness doors for me, forgive my sins. واغلق عني أبواب معصيتك, and close the doors which I'm going to do معصيت. واجعلني, and then make me. واجعلني من زوار بيتك, and make me from the visitors of your house. وعمار مساجدك, and the builders of your house. This is the dua of Prophet ﷺ. اللهم افتح لي أبواب توبتك ورحمتك وأغلق عني أبواب معصيتك واجعلني من زوار بيتك وعمار مساجدك. And Allah, He says, إنما يعمر مساجد الله من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر. The one who believes in Allah and he believes in hereafter, he is the one who is going to build the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is telling that in Surah At-Tawbah, إنما, indeed, يعمر مساجد الله من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر وأقام الصلاة وآتى الزكاة ولم يخش إلا الله. He doesn't fear anyone. He established the salah and he gives the zakah, and the sadaqah is a part of the zakah also. So this is the best thing we can give to ourselves to present. Allah, He says in Surah Al-Hashr, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ittaqullah, all believers. Allah is talking with the believers here. Ittaqullah, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, waltandur nafsum ma qaddamat lighad, and look, every person is supposed to look what he is presenting for himself for tomorrow. Tomorrow he means the day of judgment. And he repeated again, wattaqullah, and fear Allah. 2 times ittaqullah in the same ayah, he said. Wattaqullah inna Allah khabirun bima ta'malun. Allah is seeing and knowing and looking for what we are doing. So we have to prepare ourselves for the other day. And this is a short journey, and then the real life is the hereafter. And Allah, He mentioned that in Surah Al-Baqarah also. Allah, He says, وَتَزَوَّدُوا, just take whatever you need. But the best thing which you needed in your journey is the taqwa. وَتَزَوَّدُوا فَإِنَّ خَيْرَ الزَّادِ التَّقْوَى. The best zad is the food. In our journey, we need a lot of things, but the best thing which we needed is the taqwa. And the taqwa is, in the first ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mentioned that when you open the first surah after Al-Fatiha, Al-Baqarah, Alif Lam Mim, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. It's guidance for the muttaqin, the one who believes in Allah and fears Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So taqwa, so the one who is going to help us, really he has taqwa. He has like Iman, like a clear faith, and he loves Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we are doing that not for ourselves. Brother Sulaiman, Brother Habib, me, and all the brothers, sisters, when we are sharing to build this house, we are doing that in sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and at the same time it's for ourselves. Allah, He doesn't need us. Exactly. We need Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need Allah. And I want to mention the hadith of Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when he said سَبْعَةٌ يُظِلُّهُمُ اللَّهُ تَحْتَ ظِلِّهِ يَوْمَ لَا ظِلَّ إِلَّا ظِلُّهُ. There's 7 people, Allah is going to protect them under His shade in the day of judgment. And in that day, there's no any shade except Allah's shade. Allah. One of those people, وَرَجُلٌ قَلْبُهُ مُعَلَّقٌ بِالْمَسَاجِدِ, the one who loves the masajid. So the masjid is not just like we are thinking is just like for like it's a building, go pray, I can pray at home, is not necessary. No, masjid is the, as I told in the beginning, the Sahaba that graduate from the masjid. From the masjid they learn everything about the Islam, and they spread the message of Islam to the east and west in all the world. And that's the importance of the masjid in our life.
Khair, Sheikh, we received $500. There was a couple actually, they reached us, and I will be the one responsible to get the information and have them just pay it. And actually, so they don't want their name mentioned. So, but anyways, so total we have so far to about 900 so far. And like I said, you know, the hearts are opening up. It takes time, inshallah. It takes time. Yeah. We're going to work around the clock. I have in my prayers, and also I will talk to you, Brother Sulaiman and Sheikh Adil after this. And we want to open other avenues if we can help. And I'll tell you a few things. Let me tell you this, because when we raised the fund for our masjid, we did a few trips. And we talked, there's a masjid actually in Los Angeles. They helped us twice. They allowed us to go for a Friday prayer, and they allowed us. And then we went to Virginia. We went to all the masajids. And you know, they have a program. Some of them don't, but some of them do. And they allow you to come. And we spread it in many teams. We went over. And alhamdulillah, we didn't come empty-handed. And from those, there's some individual that they had huge, donation we didn't expect. So you go for $100 or $1,000 or $3,000, you come back with $30,000. It happened, inshallah. And let's talk about that. It needs a little bit, hard work and need a little bit resourcing and connection to use. That's all it takes, inshallah. The cause, there's no explanation for the cause. The cause is already the best cause, So, and the place is the best. I'm in real estate also. Excuse me. I know the value of this land. I am this promises, this church, and we are lucky to get this opportunity, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But He's going to make it happen, as Sheikh said. It's just a test for us. We're not going to fail. At the end of this month, you're going to see this going to be ours. But with help of our brother and sister and Ummah, if they come up, inshallah, we'll make it a reality, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. And just to reiterate what you said, we look at this as an opportunity. If we look at it as an opportunity to do good for the sake of Allah, it is there, right there.
Inshallah. Like I said, for right now, because we have another program at 6, my mistake, because I mentioned we started at 6, but it's okay.
That's all right.
This program, I will send the YouTube link of this. You could spread it around, other people can watch it. This is another way. It's going to be on Facebook also. I send you the link, spread that one around. And it's going to be circulated. You never know.
Inshallah. Yeah, I checked out some of your programs beforehand. You have a good recordings there as well. Good library of the programs.
I love this project. I tell you, when I saw this, my heart is there. So I will do my best, anything I can. I talk to my friends and anybody that want to donate. I will promote the cause, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yeah,
and also about you and all of you who participated, planning on donating or unable to donate still. Our brothers and sisters, and alhamdulillah, and this was an outreach program. May Allah reward you, Brother Habib, for allowing us to come on and making the presentation so that people have this opportunity as an option to utilize, inshallah.
Inshallah. Before we take off, and once again, brothers and sisters, whoever joined us late or not, haven't got a chance to look this program, it will be repeat after 6 hours, and so within 24 hours, it's going to come up again on your screen. And you'll see it in many ways. You see it on your Facebook, you see it on Jadu Box, you see it on the internet, whatever you have. So inshallah, once you see this one, Masjid in Redwood City, and this is actually Masjid Portugal, the name. People watching this Osman or Portugal serial, so everybody's familiar with this name. So inshallah, so this is going to happen anyway. So you want to be a part of it. Let's move on. Here's the information, and go to the website over here once again, diyanat.siliconvalley.org. Very, very easy. Diyanat, DIYANET, siliconvalley.org. When you go to the website, you see this website, push the donation button, you get PayPal, and when you go to PayPal, of course, give you other options as well. So start from here, and also they accept credit card. And also, if you don't find the way you want to donate, call Brother Sulaiman at the number that you have in the bottom of the screen, 408-806-5643. And inshallah, you can't go wrong with this. Once again, Sheikh Adil, I want you to do a final dua, inshallah. And like you said, Brother Sulaiman, before I pass to Sheikh Adil, if people watching this program, even if they send $1 for the sake of Allah, you never know. You never underestimate that dollar, because that dollar will bring many, $1,000. It happened to us.
I have been involved with project long enough in the Bay Area since 1995, and I know that for sure.
Inshallah. And you could spread the word, brothers and sisters, and reach to your friends. Also, zakat. If anybody hasn't paid their zakat, and I know Masjid right now, because they have programs for service programs, for educational program, that's acceptable. Am I right, Sheikh? Because we collect zakat for the sake of teaching and education. Is that what it is, Sheikh Adil, or no?
Zakat, you mean the zakat which is from the
right there, yeah, from wealth.
But no, it doesn't work with the Masjid. But sadaqah, okay.
The reason I said that, that's the reason I asked you. We got a fatwa from one of the scholars, the Dr. Satarsi, that said, if you guys have school and teaching and that premises, it's allowed to get it for that purpose, because it's not just for praying. You're right. So it's up to you, but people do their search. So it happened to our community. So whichever they're comfortable. But anyways, we want to hear from you. A last dua, inshallah, in this program, and we move on, and inshallah, let's see what we could do.
جزاك الله خيرا. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك، ولك الحمد في الأولى وفي الآخرة يا رب العالمين. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا، اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا، ولو تشاء لجعلت الحزن سهلا يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعلنا من زوار بيتك وعمار مساجدك يا رب العالمين. اللهم نسألك إيمانا دائما وقلبا خاشعا ويقينا صادقا وعلما نافعا ورزقا حلالا طيبا وعملا متقبلا يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. اللهم نسألك موجبات رحمتك وعزائم مغفرتك والغنيمة من كل بر والعصمة من كل ذنب والسلامة من كل شر والفوز بالجنة والنجاة من النار يا رب العالمين. اللهم آت نفوسنا تقواها وزكها فأنت خير من زكاها، أنت وليها وأنت مولاها يا رب العالمين. اللهم اكفنا بحلالك عن حرامك واغننا بفضلك عمن سواك وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. اللهم نسألك زيادة في الدين، اللهم نسألك زيادة في الدين وبركة في العمر وسعة في الرزق يا رب العالمين، وتوبة قبل الموت وشهادة بعد الموت يا رب العالمين، وعفوا ومغفرة بعد الموت برحمتك يا أكرم الأكرمين. اللهم يا رب العالمين نسألك باسمك الأعظم وبأسمائك الحسنى وبصفاتك العلى يا رب العالمين أن تيسر لنا في شراء وبناء هذا المسجد يا رب العالمين، وأن تشرح صدور المسلمين والمؤمنين والإخوة والأخوات لفعل الخيرات يا رب العالمين. اللهم مكننا لفعل الخيرات وترك المنكرات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم لا تدع لنا ذنبا إلا غفرته ولا هما إلا فرجته ولا عورة إلا سترته ولا ضالا إلا هديته ولا فقيرا إلا أغنيته ولا مريضا إلا شفيته وعافيته ولا ميتا من أموات المسلمين والمسلمات أموات الحاضرين والغائبين ووالدين ووالديهم إلا رحمتهم يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات المسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. وصل اللهم على سيدنا محمد سيد الأبرار والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. جزاكم الله خير. Allah bless you. Thanks so much, Brother Habib, for invitation and for your effort. May Allah bless you. May Allah reward you for that. And all the brothers, sisters. Yeah, mashallah.
Thank you very much, brother.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, also, again, our thanks to all the audience who are watching and will be watching later. And inshallah, I am open to all calls, and you can drop a line via website as well. You can send us an email via website. And I'm going to answer all the questions, inshallah, you might have.
Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Astaghfirullah.